All right, fantastic. So I'm recording. All right, so like I said, basically the idea is to see how we can help people elevate their career. So we have people in different cadres, right, of work life today. And the interesting thing about that is how well can we help each other improve, or how well can I move from my present state and to a new state. That's the intention of this webinar that we're looking at today, seeing how we can help uh, guide in terms of creating roadmaps for learning, structures for learning. Now, I know that becomes a couple of issues. I've had people personally reach out, asking for, oh, I would love to learn something in technology. Do you have a roadmap I can follow? I would like to transition. Do you have a roadmap I can follow? Or I have a project I want to do, but I need some sort of guide or learning path to at least upskill a bit and then do my project. Interestingly, we know that we live in an AI ecosystem currently, and the beautiful thing is that Microsoft has made available a couple of tools, right? Microsoft have a couple of tools that can help you do that. Fantastic tool that I went through recently with a couple of my colleagues, and I decided to just let's do a webinar on it and show people. It's an open tool, it's free, it's out there, and it's something that I think you should use occasionally, irrespective of the stage you are in your career, be it senior, mid-level, entry level, or you're just looking to start or to switch. These are tools you can leverage on and then help you improve or get better, learn new things as you move through stages of your career. In and fantastic tool out there. So let's see how we can delve into this, exploring upskilling strategies, career transitions, project delivery, and a couple of other things like that. All right. So what the areas we'll be looking at today will just be around, upskilling, career switch, project delivery, like I've said. And if you are coming new into tech, we'll look at all of those areas, right? Now, Microsoft have a tool that Microsoft has made available. It's an open tool out there, available on the Microsoft Learn platform, where that tool allows for you to build or create a roadmap that fits your own personal needs. So for somebody like myself, uh, in my career stage today, there are two critical things I do, right? If I'm not upskilling in terms of learning new things or following the trends, then I have project I'm doing that might require what is even more critical or more technical than what I know. It means I would probably require to also upskill or learn something new for me to be able to now deliver whatever it is that I am set to do. So that's my own. So yours could be you work in finance, you now want to transition to tech, you need to learn something, right? Different things like that. So let's look at how these two can really help to clean up that, or guide, as it were, to guide in creating that. So there are four aspects to this. There's the grow in your current career. So which means you currently have a career, you are probably a Microsoft Dynamics 365 engineer, a Microsoft Power Platform engineer, you are a software developer, a DevOps engineer, whatever whatever it is that you really really do, and then you want to grow. So the idea is to see how you can now embrace that technology and then embrace continuous learning, because in technology, what makes people stay afloat is the continuum in terms of learning. So you learn every single day. As you get on project, your eyes get open to new things. As you deal with communities of people, your eyes get open to new things, and it's critical that when your eyes get open to new things, you retreat back in terms of learning and upskilling in that thing. All right. Now there are different forms of learning. I know a couple of us today, because of our busy and our project, structure, we get to learn on most of our project now, rather than having to sit down within a class. However, one beautiful thing I love about this tool is the fact that it's able to help me structure a learning plan that coincides time. The time structure is really good, and then it fit into your busy schedule or your daily routine, as it were. So we'll look at that. So in case you want to grow your career, you want to look at how you can get tools that can help you improve, add more automation to what you do, focus on upskilling and all of that. So we'll look at that part. And this is not for just people that are in technology alone. Are you getting what I'm saying, right? One interesting thing I saw on the tool that Microsoft has done is it impute a couple of stuff that are not even for technical people, right? So you might not even be a technical person, you might even be a student. Don't forget, the idea is how can this tool help you upskill? So it's for everybody, be it you are a technical person, you're not a technical person, but you want to grow in your career. You need to look at how this tool works and use the tool. So that's number one. If you're starting up a new career, fantastic stuff to help you, to recommend to you what you can learn, how you can learn it. Are you getting what I'm saying? Right. And then you can just stay on it and then move from there. All right, I don't want to bore us. So, and then if yours is that you have project and then you want to quickly upskill for something, for example, you have a DevOps project, you want to quickly learn a couple of things about DevOps so that you can get on your project and deliver the project, then this can also help you achieve that. All right, and one final thing that particular AI tool offers is tell us your goal. Maybe you are even in a confused state. Like I said, I've had a couple of people reach out like that, and maybe you don't even know what to do. You just have an idea of, you have what we call intuitive mind as to what you are thinking of, right? You can tell this tool, and then the tool will look at it and then help you curate sort of learning plan, a learning structure, a roadmap, and then you can pick it up from there. It's a fantastic tool to look at. All right. So without further ado, I wouldn't want to waste our time. I'll just take us in there. We'll look at those 4 categories. And then after that, I want every single person, right, to just pick up that tool and then use it as much as possible. Don't stop using it. Are you getting what I'm saying? So let's delve into this. Okay. All right. So you can go here now. Interestingly, as I'm going through this, you can even follow me. You can do it with me. It makes more sense that way. Now, if you go to learn.microsoft.com, it's an open platform. All right. For those who are still with us on YouTube, let me see if I can drop that link for us. Like I said, it's a webinar, and I would even appreciate if you can practically just also do this. All right. So if you go to that URL, learn.microsoft.com, all you need to do is just register. Straightforward registration. There is no no big deal about it. Just register. All right. To learn.microsoft.com. Now, once you register, let me go to the home page so you see. All right, good. So once you register and then you land on this home page, okay? Once you land on this home page that you can see on my screen, the first thing you do is, so this is where literally everything Microsoft happens. Everything about different technology manufacturers have different platforms for which you can learn things, right? But when it comes to the Microsoft ecosystem itself, this is their learning instance. This is where everything learning about Microsoft happens. Any technology that Microsoft releases, they release a learning plan or at least a default learning structure for them, and then you find them here. But that's not what we're going to today. We're going to how you can now pick up this tool and then make it work for you. Okay. Now, if you come here, then you go to your profile. This is my own profile. Click on the icon at the top right, all right, and then go to your profile. Now, when you get into your profile, now what happens in the profile is where you see everything about your learning journey or your growth journey. So if you've taken exams, you will see it there. If you have trophies with Microsoft, you will see it there, and all of that. So as you take exams, maybe take classes, have certifications. You can see how many badges I have in terms of certifications and all of that. So you will see all of that there, trophies and the likes. But that's not what we're going to. All right. What we're going to is plans. So you go to plans. All right. Plans. So let me take you back to the beginning here. So when you click on plans, it takes you right here. All right. So in case you're following me, let me go back a bit, just a step back. All right, let's take a step back, profile again, and then you go to plans. All right. Now, when you get to plans, notice that there are two forms of plans. There is an AI generated plan, and then there is a Microsoft Learn plans. Right now, this is majorly, if I open this up for you, you can see I can set up a collection, create a structure around my learning and all of that. I'm personally by myself just add courses and all of those things, right? But that's not where I'm going to. Where I'm going to, you can see some of my own collections that I have created previously, right? But now where we're going to is setting up a plan with the AI tool, right? Setting up a plan with the AI tool. You can see I already have a couple of plans. If you've completed anyone, you will see it here. But let me come here. So when you come to create plan with AI, don't forget what I said. Go to learn.microsoft.com, register. Once you're done registering, come into your profile, and then you go to plans, and then you come to create plan with AI. Good. Now, when you come here, there are 4 categories. So, which I just walked us through, right? There is grow in your current career, which is for people who just want to upskill in their current career or want to learn new things to help them do better, right? Maybe you are looking at, getting more payment from your company, and then you want to improve your skill set, things like that. And there are people who are just starting career. Maybe you're switching career from, maybe you're coming from a different industry into another industry, and then you want to sort of learn the skill set to help you excel in the new career you're switching to, or you're probably just coming from out of school and then you're entering the labor market and all of that, and then you want to just improve yourself so that you're valuable to the market. You can also come here. And then if yours is that you have projects, you deal with project, and then you want to quickly upskill on something so that that sort of helps you improve your knowledge pre your project. It can even be during your project, just to upskill on something quickly to do what you're doing. You can do that. And then if yours is that you have no idea what you are even trying to achieve, you can then come here and say, okay, this is my goal, and then let the AI do the job. Does that make sense? So let's pick them one by one. We'll go to all 4 in a couple of minutes. And since I have a couple of people on Google Meet, if you have questions, or people on YouTube, if you have questions, you can drop the questions. All right. So let's go to grow your career. Grow in your current career. Now, if you look at it, once I open this up, right, watch this very simple tool to use. Very, very simple tool to use. It's asking me what is my current role. So let's say today I would say my current role, I am an AI engineer. Remember what I said at the beginning, that Microsoft is improving this. Is very interesting. And you see that if you look at the role that are there, they are not just technical roles, right? You can see a role of an auditor. You can see somebody who is maybe just a user of a system. You can see people who are maybe an educator. You can see a student, right? So like I said, as we use the system, Microsoft definitely improves the AI so that the AI can include more things, right? So let's say today I am an AI engineer, something like that. As an AI engineer, so it's asking me to provide what I do as an AI engineer. Now there are limitations, right? You cannot type more than a certain number of words here. I think about 20 words is the best, even though it's looking like a multi-line text, but you can't type more than 20 words. All right. So what do I do as an AI engineer? So it needs me to give it a quick summary. So I'll just drop a summary here. So I say as an AI engineer, I develop, design, deploy AI models, analyze data, optimize algorithms, collaborate with teams, ensure scalability, and maintain systems. That's what I do. Then it's saying how many years of experience do I have? So I can say, okay, I have between 0 to 5 years experience in this, and I go next. So the next thing is asking me for objectives. So it has asked for my background in terms of my knowledge to evaluate my knowledge, then ask for my objectives. Now, objectives are also divided into three forms. So the first form of that objective is to understand your skill set, right? Such as learning, what are you trying to achieve? So in terms of my skill set, I can say, okay, as an AI engineer, I'm focused on artificial intelligence, right? Then it says, what category of artificial intelligence are you focused on? So I would say machine learning, right? So I am more in the say ML space, something like that. And then I pick that, and then the next thing is asking me, this roadmap you're about to build, would you love to earn certifications or not? So I would say yes, I would love to earn, and I would love that I earn an industry recognized certification. So like a Microsoft certification, these are industry recognized certifications, right? And then see that automatically, because it's the Microsoft systems, it just suggested some Microsoft certifications already for me. So I can just pick anyone, say I would like to become an associate AI engineer after this. And then the last thing is not asking me, which is very interesting. It says complete a challenging project at work. So even though this is my roadmap, but it's now saying that maybe I have, like I said, this is me trying to grow my career. So let's say I have a project that I would also like to, so that as it's tailoring my learning structure, it should factor in a project uh, I'm trying to build in this scenario. So let me drop a project sample here. Now for this project sample box, please, you can't type more than 80 words. I think 80 thereabout. So let me drop a project sample here. All right. Let me see. Just give me a minute. Okay. So you see that I can't pull all of them in. Let me rephrase that and make it so let me rephrase this and just make it like 80, exactly 80 words. So it's okay. Let me do okay. Let's rephrase it. Rephrase it to maybe okay. Let me see. This should be 65 words. Okay. All right. So let's look at the project I just added. So just a minute. Okay. So if you look at this project, I said develop. So I wanted to develop an inventory management system for a retail business to track stock level and manage orders. Additionally, create. So now, I want to create an AI predictive model, create a predictive maintenance system using machine learning. So I'm talking about the tool I want. So you see my clarity in my questions, in my project details, right? Using machine learning to analyze sensor data from industrial equipment, predict failures, schedule maintenance proactively using. Now I'm not telling you the tools I would like to explore. Maybe that's the tool I currently use, using Python, TensorFlow, IoT sensors. This project aims to reduce downtime, extend equipment lifespan, and optimize maintenance schedules through collaboration with operational and maintenance team. So I have given it clear objectives of what I want to achieve, right? Even though I'm here to improve and learn more in terms of my current skill set as an AI engineer, but I'm also giving it the project structure, maybe something I'm working on currently in the business. And I wanted to use all of that to tailor my learning journey. Now, what will happen? So once you do that, and then you hit next, is asking you how many times of the week can you dedicate to learning this, right? So I'm saying, I can dedicate between 1 to 2 hours within say 3 months, something like that, and I hit next. So what the AI is doing now is computing based on all my entries, right? And then you will see fantastic. It's going to now structure for you. It's going to let you know the expected duration that I think you should be able to complete what you are doing, and then give you a learning plan. how you should go about it, one step at a time, right? That's the beauty here. So you see, some of the composition includes milestones and all of that, right? So once this is done, we will see that structure, right? And interestingly, you can do other things. You can, maybe you are somebody who love to learn with people. You can invite people to learn with you, so that you can both track your progress and track your learning journey and all of that. That's one of the things it does, right? All right, fantastic. So in a couple of seconds, a few moments later, right, and it's ready. So you see that it's saying to me that I should be able to learn this in 71 days. So that's about 3 months. Do you see that now? Or that's about 2 months thereabout, right? In 71 days. And then it has given me 3 milestones. So it says, watch this carefully. This plan covers the essential of Azure AI services, including building, deploying, and managing AI models. You will learn to create intelligent applications using Azure AI capabilities and tools. And then at the end of my learning, I should be able to provision and deploy Azure AI services to create intelligent applications. By the end of this plan, I should be able to develop and implement machine learning models using AI tools and frameworks. And then I should be able to design and deploy natural language, that's your NLPs, solutions using Azure AI. So that's the objective. Now it has broken it into 37 milestones. Do you see that? And then 37 milestones. So if I open the first one, I'm going to learn the foundational AI concept and tools. Make sense, right? 2 items. So I will learn, the foundational things. I will see how to create AI models. Do you see that? And then the next thing I will do is to learn how to develop advanced AI solutions with Azure. So I will learn generative AI, and I will learn it with Azure Open AI Service. Can you see? Then I will learn NLP and certification. So the third milestone will be a guide towards me getting certified. You see how it has broken it down into structures. Now, if you feel like you want more, maybe it's not you feel it's not detailed to what you want, you can always go back and start over, right? And then maybe in your starting over, you might want to maybe just add more things, maybe in your title, in your project description, just to help the AI create more robust structure or roadmap for you. Now, if I click on get started, right, watch this carefully. Let's get started. Okay, good stuff. So here it is. You can see my learning path, and then as I go through them, I'm able to progress stage on stage. Now, like I said, you can edit things. So you can see this the title, that's the description. You can see the learning outcome. You can always edit that. If you don't want the plan, you can delete the plan, right? But I don't think I would delete it. But if you are okay with it, you can now publish this plan. You see that? And then you can see that it says this is created by Azure with AI on ML on Microsoft platform, and you can see my learning outcomes. So interesting, right? You can see the interface. So, and once you publish, let's publish first, okay? Then I'll show us how to you can invite people. So let's publish. All right. So once I publish, I can now come to manage, and then I can invite learners. So maybe I want to learn with a couple of people. If I click on invite learners, I can copy this link to invite people to learn with me. I can even create a learning group, right, for this particular, roadmap, right? And then we can begin to learn together. All right. And as you proceed, you can view your progress. You see that? You can view your progress. You see, so you are able to now see, oh, what am I doing stage on stage? Where am I? And all of that. Do you see? So that's the beauty. So irrespective of whatever, so once you want to start, just start and you're good to go. And then you can share it. Maybe you want to bring as many people to learn with you. You can share on Facebook, X, LinkedIn, email, and as you want, right? So you will see that in just a couple of minutes, we have been able to put how I want to improve my career, and then the AI has been able to curate for me a roadmap. Do you see that now? A roadmap. Now, what if I am just starting? I just want to switch career. I'm probably in audit, or I'm probably in education. I want to switch to somewhere else like audit or something like that, right? How can this help me, right? So let's look at it. So imagine I'm starting a new career. I come to start a new career, right? And like I said, there is no technicality behind this, right? Just click on the link I shared in the group chat, or for those on YouTube, click on the link and then just register and come and create your plan, your roadmap, and then you see how to learn. So imagine I'm new to this, right? I'm just starting a new career and all of that. So same process, same thing. So I come here, is asking me, oh, which career or which industry. So if I'm an administrator, auditor, I can pick anyone. So let's say I want to switch to and become a security operations analyst, for example, right? Can even be for you as a student, something like that. So if I pick to say, let's say security operations analyst, and same thing, it asks you at least give like a minimum 20 words of what a security operations person should do or what is expected, right? So I put it there as a security operations analyst. I should be able to monitor security systems, analyze, threat, respond to incident, conduct vulnerability assessment. So these are the things I think I should be able to do as this person. Then if I hit on next, same process, right? So if I feel like enhancing my skill set, so because I'm starting the new career, I might not even want to do this, right? Because I'm not it's a new career, so I'm not enhancing. Earlier I checked this box because that's me who is trying to just get better at what I currently do. But this is somebody starting from scratch. So I would say, okay, at the end of this, I would definitely like to earn a certification that is industry recognized. I can pick one of these, say maybe a cyber security expert or security operations analyst associate. Just pick anyone you intend. Then now another beautiful thing is if you're coming into that space, you should be able to at least describe a project pattern. So you can even just Google something. So and let the AI use that to now create for you some level of learning that you need, right? I hope we're getting this right, because this is a major thing that I've noticed recently about people, asking questions of roadmaps. Most times when they even ask people like myself, I try to call my friends. Oh, how can we? Do you have a document? Do you have a roadmap for learning this? Do you have a roadmap for learning that? And it becomes, most times we just gather a couple of things. But you see that with this, is helping you create a roadmap immediately, right? So for somebody who just coming to want to learn to become a security operations person, you come in here, you've selected it, you put a sample structure of a project that you think can be done. So look at this simple project I'm just putting. I say, as a securities operations analyst, I would like to implement a network security monitoring system to detect and respond to threats in real time. Use tools like CM and IDS. You can just Google some things and that is critical for that role and just put it there for the AI, right? I will be able to use these kind of tools. So I didn't tell the AI what I just want to do. I'm telling the AI the tools I think, or could help me learn these things. And then the project aims to enhance threat detection, reduce response times, ensure compliance and security policies, collaboration with IT. So I'm describing extensively what I think this career I'm about to hit entails. So when I send that, the AI asks me, what can you dedicate? I believe that if you're just starting, you should be able to dedicate more time. So I would say like 3 to 5 hours, all right, weekly, which is not bad. And I would say I would like to learn this within 3 to 6 months. Then shoot. You see that? Shoot. So let the AI compute. So the AI looks through all of that, compute, comes back, giving a structured plan. Don't forget, this is I've shown us for people who are already in a particular career space, you wanted to improve. This is for people starting new career. Maybe you are switching career from one place to another, or you're just starting fresh. From here, we'll go to people who have project to deliver and people who does not even know anything. They are just blank, right? And then the AI will ask you to just tell me your goal. What is your goal? And then I will help you out. All right. But let's take this second option first. We should be able to wrap this all up in the next 10-15 minutes. All right. So give it a couple of seconds. Let the AI compute the plan. all right, for us. All right. And please, you can share this structure with as many people as possible. All right. Okay, good stuff. So the AI is back and it's telling me that from what I have just said, I should be able to at least get started as a security operations person by learning something critical in 25 days. Remember, I said I would love to learn within 3 to 6 months, right? So that would be, but the AI is saying, yeah, it's 3 to 6 months, but if you can dedicate 3 to 5 hours weekly, you would be able to learn something solid in 25 days. So let's see what happens here. So the AI says, at the end of this, you should be able to configure CM operations using Microsoft Sentinel to monitor and respond to security threats. You should be able to mitigate threats using Microsoft Defender for endpoint to protect your organizations from attack. You should be able to create detections and perform investigations. So he already tells me this is what I think you should be able to do at the end of this learning. And then he places that learning in 4 milestones. You see that? 4 milestones, including the certification that I intend to earn at the end of this, learning. So you see that's broken it down for you. All right. And like I said, if you want to tweak and modify, you can always do that. And then the next thing is if I now click on get started. So the AI now finally computes. See, it compute for you. Boom, here you have it. All you just need to do is publish this and you can start. See that? So once I click on publish my plan, then I can start my learning. See, it's telling me this particular first module is 6 modules. It will take you 4 hours, 6 minutes. This will take you 5 hours, 49 minutes, 6 hours. So if you dedicate 3 to 5 hours weekly, as you have said, you should be able to handle all of this within that space of time. You see that? That's beautiful stuff, right? Beautiful stuff. That's what the AI is saying. And for those who just joined, so you can always invite people to learn with you. You can copy the link and share with people. You can even tweak things, right? You can share your link anywhere, copy the link and share with people, invite them to join. So if you copy this link to share with anybody, when they click on it, they will be asked to also sign up first because they need to sign up to be in the Microsoft account. Once they sign up, then they can also join and start learning. All right. So that's for people who are just starting career. What about for people who you have a project you already and then you want to finish, you need help. Maybe you are stuck, there's something you're trying to achieve on that project, but because you don't know it. So imagine, let's say for example, I am let me see an example. I am a data analyst, right? But I have a project and that project requires a data science activity. So for people that don't know, data analysis and data science are two different things. They have similar background, but they have different elements. So I'm a data analyst, but I have a project that I'm doing that is much more data scientist oriented. Boom, because I already have maybe a data analytics background, picking up a couple of things around the science part should not be much, right? So exactly. So you can easily just boom, come back to tell the AI, I have a project. Watch this carefully. So you come back here. Now you see that this is a bit different, right? Notice that the other ones were career oriented. It was asking you what kind of role, it was asking you your experience level and all of that to help you create a plan. This is saying, oh, you have a project, but you need the help of the AI. And then you would notice that it is giving me some do's and don'ts. So the do's of, so if I'm to put in what my project is, I must clearly state my project. So what? I must have a proper project description that includes a problem statement, the expected outcomes, the technologies, the framework, the languages, the services that I'm using. If not, the AI will not be able to help you well. But you need to put those details. So those details are very critical. Not just coming to say, I need to build an inventory. No, 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 you cannot say it like that. You need to detail it. So let's say, for example, like I said, I'm a data analyst, but I have a project as a data scientist oriented. So I'll put the project here. Watch this. Boom. So I said I want to develop a customer churn prediction model to address high churn rates using machine learning algorithms. That's my problem statement. Now I want to be able to analyze customer data with, see, now I'm putting in the technology. You see that now? with Python, Pandas, and Skitlearn to identify patterns and predict churn. The expected outcome, see, I'm putting my outcome, is to reduce churn by implementing targeting retention strategies, improving customer satisfaction, and increasing revenue. So collaboration with marketing and customer service teams ensure actionable insight. So I'm putting a whole scope. Now I'm also doing this with marketing, customer service, just to improve, market insight and all of that. Now this is beautiful. So the next thing is to push to the AI. Watch what the AI will do. That's just my project. So the AI will look through that and let you know that, okay, if that is your project, then this is what you learn. This is what you should learn to achieve that project. You see that now? This is what you should quickly pick up, and then it will help you achieve that project you are currently on. So let's see the result. And then after this, we'll go to the final one. The final one is for people who have no idea what they want to even do at all. Are even just confused as to what to do, right? And then, like I said, right, is not only technology limited. I think on my last example, I'll pick a non-technology role, maybe like an auditor role or something like that, a non-technology role. So you can see that, and the beauty is Microsoft is improving the AI to add more roles, right? Finance and the likes. Okay, good stuff. So the AI is back. So the AI said, based on my project, this is what I should learn quickly. Watch this. This is beautiful. He says I can learn this in 4 days. Actually, it's a project. I can't. I'm sure projects are all time based. Every project they have time, right? So you can't expect to be learning for 1 year for a project that is supposed to go maybe in 2-3 weeks or 1 month. So 4 days. So he's saying in 4 days you can pick up a couple of these things and then you will achieve your project. So in 4 days, I'll be able to implement an ML solution using Azure Databricks by analyzing customer data and predict churn. See, that's what I really needed to happen. Churn is a framework logic in data science. All right. So it says, and then you'll be able to train and manage a ML model with Azure ML, and ensuring effective deployment for real-time predictions. You see that what I needed, and then I'll be able to apply, machine learning operations principles to automate and manage the machine learning lifecycle for my churn prediction model. Do you see? And then in terms of the structure, it puts into consideration all I wrote. Then it now says, for you to achieve that, this is the first thing you learn, train and manage a machine learning model with Azure Machine Learning. The next thing is to create a machine learning model. The third thing is to implement machine learning solutions with Databricks. And then the last thing is to build an end-to-end learning operations. You see that? You learn that, take it to your project, right? And that's it. So 4 days, learn that in 4 days, and then you're good to go, right? So you see that irrespective of whichever bucket you fall into, be a technical person, non-technical person, you are an experienced person in your career, somebody just picking up a new career or switching career, somebody who's on the project who needs help, there is a roadmap for you to learn any of these things. So you can see the roadmaps, and like I said, you can publish. So when you publish it, you make it available for you to start working on, and you can bring as many people on board. Now, finally, let's pick on the final one, which is I have no idea what I'm even trying to do, but I would love to be an auditor, for example. Then AI says, tell us your goal. So you come here, right? And then just tell the AI your goal. You see, just tell it your goal. So I will come and I will just put a simple goal here. So don't forget, all these big spaces cannot take more than 80 words. So let me thought that my words were less than 80. Okay, let me rephrase it. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see if this is 70 or 80 words now. Boom. All right, good stuff. So look at my goal. My goal is to become a proficient technology auditor. Let's not even say it's not a technology auditor. It's just become a proficient auditor. Let's put it that way. A proficient auditor to help organizations identify and mitigate risk, ensure compliance, improve technology governance. Organizations often struggle with the accuracy, security, and compliance of the technology system by using auditing tools like ACL, IDEA frameworks, COBIT, ISO, which are like very important audit tools. Languages like SQL and Python, and services including cloud platforms, e.g. AWS. I think this is even too technical. Let me let me uh, let me let me tone it down from being too technical. Uh, okay, let me see if I can tone it down a bit. Okay, good stuff. So I think I've been able to tone it down now. Okay, let's see. So this is looking too technical. All right, I think this makes sense. So my goal is to become a financial auditor to help identify and mitigate financial risk, ensure compliance, and improve financial governance. Organizations often struggle with the accuracy, security, and compliance of their financial records and processes by using auditing tools like ACL and IDEA, frameworks such as GAAP and IFRS, which is global standards, and skills in financial analysis and reporting. I aim to achieve my goal. So that's what I want to be. I want to be that auditor. And I tell the AI. So the AI asks me, what's your role? I will say auditor. You see that? Um, for an auditor, what exactly should I be doing? I can just give it a simple title. Let me say, mm, let's say, okay, just a simple description. Okay, just a minute. Let me see. Okay, so let's say something like this. Let's do. So I say examine financial record, ensure accuracy, compliance, identify discrepancies, recommend improvement, report findings. I think that makes sense. So let's say my career 0 to 5 years, definitely. I don't even know what I want to do. I just want to be an auditor. So and I'll say next. Then it's asking me how many hours can I dedicate. So let's say I can say I can dedicate 1 to 2 hours. I would like to get this done in 3 months, and I hit next. Watch. So the job of that AI is to pick what I've just said now and give me a roadmap. You see that, for me to learn and transition and into being that, right? That's the intention. You will see that while that is going on, and I would personally I would love to see what the result is of this auditing, because it's not too technical. It's not a technical audit, so to say. So I want to see what the result really looks like, right? And I guess that's why it's taking a while. It's trying to pack because the pool of this AI is really from the Microsoft ecosystem. So it's trying to pull out plenty things. Let me see what the result looks like. Oh wow. So it says you should be able to do this in 41 days. That looks nice. So it says by the end of this, you'll be able to implement data retention and e-discovery process using Microsoft Purview. Yeah, that's good. To ensure compliance with financial regulations, you will be able to create and manage insider risk management policies to protect sensitive financial data and maintain compliance, which is good. You'll be able to set up data loss, DLP policies to safeguard sensitive financial information and mitigate risk. That's very good. So, which means this is what I should be able to learn and do. So, with this knowledge, I can move to be an auditor, because now I will know how to audit based on retention, uh, discoveries, right? Compliance communications, risk management, and at least data loss prevention. So I'll be able to do all of that, right? So if I click on get started now, it will just do the same thing, and boom, I would have my result again. Cool, right? So yeah, I'll publish that. So with that, you'll see that the Microsoft AI system embedded within the Microsoft Learn platform uh, has helped us to curate, right, in different stages of one's professional journey, uh roadmaps to learning things. And like I said at the beginning, you might just want to keep learning a couple of things as you as you have interest in learning new things, you can just, well, one interesting thing is this, right? Most times the things you want to learn, maybe what the content that you even have here might not even have all you maybe need, but because of that roadmap, it's easier for you to know, okay, I think this is stages of my learning. And then if I need to now source for extra materials, extra content just to boost up your learning, you can easily source for it following the guide this AI tool has helped you to achieve in this scenario. You see that now? That's the beauty of this. So that eliminates having been confused of, oh, what to learn, when to learn, how to learn, the structure of learning, the duration of learning, the flexibility of learning. And that's what this tool has provided for us. All right. Uh, good stuff. Does anybody, whether on YouTube or here on Google Meet, have any question? You got any question? If you have questions, you can drop them in the chat for us. If you have any question at all, just drop it in the chat and then let's see how we can answer. All right. Have any question? So to do this, to start using this tool, just go to learn.microsoft.com. All right. So everybody navigate to learn.microsoft.com and just sign up. It's a very simple process to sign up. Just sign up, and once you sign up, like I showed us earlier, once it takes you to the once you sign up and you go to your profile, all right, under your profile you will then see plans, and then that's where you would find it. So you will see that everything I just created, you can find them here. So all my I can even maybe when we upload this video on YouTube, we'll had the link for some of this stuff I created on there, right? So that becomes how you can easily structure or restructure your career path, leveraging on this Microsoft AI tools. All right. There's no question from anybody. Let me check the YouTube side. Okay. I don't think there's question from anyone. Okay, there's no question from anybody. So I believe it was clear and explanatory. Okay, there's a question here on that. Okay, so Nexus is asking about uh, certification. Certification. All right. So Microsoft certifications are industry standard. They are industry accepted certifications. What do I mean by that? Which means if you take their certifications to anywhere, right, it is accepted. So for every learning you do, you get to get certified by taking exams. So for example, if I intend to take, say, uh, a DevOps set, I want to become a certified DevOps person, for example. Microsoft have a DevOps course. I think it's called the AZ400. Okay, so yeah, so there's a course here called the AZ400. See, to becoming a DevOps engineer certified. So if you open that up, right? So to become a certified DevOps engineer expert, for example, this is the learning path. So similar to what I just did. So there's a learning path. If you can go through that learning path, whichever way you go through it, then you can now take exams to become either to become a Microsoft certified DevOps expert, right? As simple as that. Uh, by registering, so you can see if I want to write the exams, I just need to schedule the exams. All right. For those who are maybe somewhere in Nigeria, uh if you go to Nigeria, I think the figure is $83 thereabout to write that exam. So you can take practice tests before you write, then you schedule. Once you write the exams and you pass, the exam qualifies you to become a DevOps expert. Now, but you need to read up what are the because some of them have a bit of caveats. So which means you must have maybe a particular certification. For example, for this one to be a DevOps expert, you need to have these two first. So, or one of these two first, I think. You need to have one of these, and then it will, and then have this one, and then you become a DevOps certified expert. So that certification is globally recognized anywhere in the world. It's world standard certifications, right? That's why I say that it's that expensive to write, right? So that comes after every. So you would notice that all those plans I did, right? If you go to my plans, all my plans here, so there is, where is the, so you can see this one here, where I said I would like to learn DevOps. If I open it up now, watch, right? There's a certification that comes with it. I thought I added it. Oh, I didn't add certifications to this. Okay, I guess. I think I added it to one of the ones we just did. Let me check this. I'm sure I added. I guess they removed it. But anyways, but once you're done with this learning structure, at the end of the learning, you'll be told the certification that suits um that particular career path that you have chosen, right? You'll be told, so you are able to now write the certification. So just the same way, it takes you to somewhere here where you can now easily just pay and then take the certifications and you get certified. So for every time you are certified, you will see a badge. Uh, there's a badge. If you go under my profile, uh, I think if I go to badges, uh, so you can see the different badges that are available, anyways. But and then so for as you write the exams, as you become certified, you will just some of them will appear here for everything you let me see transcript or something. So for everything you learn or every certification you earn with Microsoft, you get certified and then you can easily just see them here. So you can see the different certification. For example, Power Platform Functional Consultant, Developers Associate. You can see more to see others. So just like that, you can see so different ones. As you pass the exams, then you get certified. As you pass the exams, you can fail the exams too. Okay, because I have some I failed too. So, but as you pass them, you become certified in those different areas. Okay, that makes sense. So for those who are developers, for example, a software developer, there are certifications for software developers. All right. If you are a DevOps person, there are certifications for that. And then if you are a project person, an audit person, different certifications across board for that. Cool. Thank you, Nexus. I hope that answers the question. Any other question from anybody? Let me check the guys again on YouTube if there's any question. All right. If there is no other question, thank you very much, everybody, for joining us on this webinar. We'll see you very, 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 very soon again for another webinar. Thank you, Toby, for organizing the webinar, and thank you for allowing me to take the webinar. Have a wonderful time, everybody. See you in the next webinar.
Thank
Bye,
you, sir.
everyone. All right.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.